Okay, so I just wanted to make a quick little second part for the video. And this was something I was trying to get at. I had so many bases to cover about marketing and different sales techniques and phrases to use and whatnot, and how you phrase a wanted ad or buy ad or whatever for coins. But I wanted to talk about how so many of the people who buy coins, uh, they explicitly state that they're really only solely interested in American coins, that they only want your old silver half dollars, old silver dollars, maybe silver quarters and silver dimes and whatnot. But that a lot of these people cut themselves out of a very lucrative market, especially if they were willing to sell on eBay, which a lot of them won't. But I'm going to talk about foreign coins. A lot of these wanted ads, this is the big thing. A lot of these wanted ads even explicitly state, I have no interest in foreign coins. American coins only. They put it in all caps. They're shouting at us. Like, whoa, quit shouting. This is an 80% silver. I believe this is an 80%. This is 1965. It's either 50 or 80. I think this is an 80% silver. Canadian quarter. Got the moose on the back and Queen Elizabeth on the obverse. And then I've got, what else do I have? Some other ones. Hold on one quick second here. There. These are awesome. That's what these are. This is a 1939 English shilling. It's 50% silver. It's not 925. It's not the old sterling standard. Got the King, Georges the Sixth. This is a 1943, and these both have really nice little toning on them. And these are both 50% silver. The reason they get this really black-looking toning on them is because the manganese in 50% pure silver turns black over time when exposed to air and oils in people's skin and whatnot. So, but these are actually in pretty good condition. Somebody who puts up an ad saying, I'm only interested in American coins, while yes, I and most of you y'all watching probably are in America too. People travel, obviously, and if it's an old coin collection from someone's grandfather or something, people often collect coins because they are remembering other countries, or they got left in their pocket change, or just for all kinds of random miscellaneous reasons. There can be valuable foreign coins. Centenarios are 50 pesos, and they're over a troy ounce of gold, 1.2 troy ounces of gold. And if somebody offered you a centenario for 50 bucks or something, would you really say, no, I don't buy foreign coins? Crazy people. And so that's the point, is that I want to just make this quick little addendum video, because part two, because there are all these silver foreign coins. There's the Canadian silver, French silver. I've also got a French franc somewhere, a few. The foreign coins from Europe, from Canada, some from Mexico, even from Asia, but at least from the European countries for certain. There's a lot of silver and gold coins out there. And people who only buy American coins, that's a very common phrase, and it's sad. It's kind of pathetic, because it's kind of an admission of two things. You're basically admitting, I don't know anything about foreign. Oh, so you're ignorant. Now, I'll admit, I admit it. I didn't know much about silver coins, foreign coins, even when I started coin collecting. We all start out somewhere. We're all born ignorant. We don't all start out with Encyclopedia Cointanica in our head. Point is that a lot of these people who I buy silver coins, maybe they're new to it. Maybe they've been in it for years, but foreign coins are something that everyone should consider. Everyone should really take a good, hard look at foreign coins, because some of them are really rare, some of them are really valuable, even the non-precious metals ones. Like, I think France made a 1943 coin that was the 20 francs or something. I can't remember what. And it's worth thousands of dollars, because it was only made, they only made a few thousand of them, and they were all made just for the colonies in Africa. And they're all extremely rare. It's not even a silver coin or gold. It's just like some aluminum thing. And there are other coins too that are the same way, that they're just, these are all silver. I told you that the shilling is 50% silver, and the Canadian coin is 80% silver. But somebody who puts up an ad saying American coins only, well, they're screwing themselves over. They're shooting themselves in the foot, because they're never going to even get that offer. Somebody with this, it's much easier to look this up. Morgan silver dollar. And so, or even just a bar, even just a little Silvertown 1 ounce bar, somebody's going to look at that and go, oh, well, I know what an ounce of fine silver is. And so I can at least look it up, even if I don't know how to value it. And it's that simple, really. I mean, honestly, people just people that put up wanted ads and they say, I only want American. I know it's harsh to say, oh, well, that's an admission of ignorance. But, I mean, to be fair, we all start out ignorant. It's just that people who don't do that don't buy foreign coins. It's like they're not comfortable buying foreign coins. And I can admit it can be a little daunting trying to learn just how much silver is in what or not in the others and when the year's cut off. Because for Britain, for example, for the shilling, they stopped with sterling, I think, in 1920. It was right after World War I. And then they didn't even start again until like 1929 or something, 1931, 29. They stopped during the 20s. And so you find the wrong dated coin. Well, it's not like American silver where every single half dollar from, well, actually, I'll just pick it up, from 1964 and earlier. These are 90% silver. Every single one of them, or legally they should be, a 1964 half dollar. America, it's simple. One date, 1964. Everything before it is good. But with foreign stuff, you know, you got to know that the French were occupied by the Nazis, and then that changed things. And then the oh my gosh, and the British, they had their during the 20s, they went off sterling for some reason. And I mean, you got to learn Germany and then Canada. Every country's different. Canada, kind of like when we went to, do I have any 40% Kennedy halves? So the 64 Kennedys are 90% silver, but the 65 through 69 and 70 are all, they're not 90% silver like this is. This is 90% silver, the 1964, but the rest of them are 40% silver. 65 through 70 are 40%. Only 1964 and earlier are 90%, which is why everybody buys a 64 and earlier. But I mean, there are people, the foreign coins with Canada, for example, they went from 80% to 50%, and then they only did the 50% for like 1 year. And then of that 1 year, some of those aren't even 50% silver. Some of them are not, is my understanding, that they didn't make a lot of them out of silver. That's my understanding. I'm not sure if that's completely accurate, but it's weird because it's like, at least with America, we know 90, 40, 0, at least for half dollars. And so with dimes and quarters, I mean, it just went from 90 to 0, except with a handful of very rarely known error coins. Oh yeah, error coins. Those transitionals that have been found, the 90% silver 1965 dimes and 1965 quarters. Ooh, those are worth some money. Those are cool too. I'd love to have a 65 silver quarter. That'd be cool. But struck on the wrong planchette. But anyway, yeah, I mean, foreign coins are a big absent aspect in a lot of coin buyers. You call up a lot of these people who buy coins and they go, oh, well, I don't buy foreign. I don't know anything about that. They're uncomfortable and they're not willing to learn. Or they don't know where to learn. They don't just simply Google foreign coins and look up silveragecoins.com or any one of these other numerous websites. Even PCGS and NGC have free information. Wikipedia has free information. It's all free. It's all public. It's all easy. They have photos of everything on both sides, where to find the periods versus the no periods, and which one's the rare one. And then a lot of these people also won't buy colonial pieces. And I'll admit that's a soft spot for me currently. I don't intend for it to be for very long, but colonial pieces are a bit difficult to track the exact trace of, because first of all, it's kind of pre-America. I mean, it was a continent, but it was the colonies. So it's not really, it's sort of America. It's like America before America, right? But the colonial pieces, I'll admit that that's a soft spot for me, but I bet a lot of these other people, if you called them up with something from 1775, some thing that looked silver or something, and you offered it to them, they might go, well, I don't know what that is. They might go, oh, I know what that is, and proceed to make you a lowball offer. Oh no, they'll be fair. They'll offer you the highest auction record ever paid. Let's get real here. Whatever something's trading for in a market, they might offer you that, they might not, but I don't want to get at that in this video. It's just that they might not even know what to offer. And so same for me on colonial stuff. And so a lot of people are ignorant about foreign. I don't know a lot about foreign either. I'm learning. But it's the mentality of people being unwilling to learn. There are people I've emailed, I've talked to, and I've tried to give a little bit of a lesson to, try to learn from them too, what I could, about like American patterns, like Judd 1490 or something. And then tried to conversely tell them about the history of English silver and the crown and the leopard gold and all that. I can't stand people who don't want to learn, but then they want to be hobbyists, or they claim to be anyways, because then it's clear that they're not really hobbyists. Because it's like, oh, well, you know, do a little test, you know, try to offer somebody a 50% silver shilling from 1939, like this one. You know, hey, give me 50 cents, you know. No, I'm not giving you 50 cents. I won't put a single dime into something I don't know what it is. I can understand that people, I personally wouldn't want to put my money in something I didn't know what it was. But on that same token, you know, what's 50 cents? You burn 50 cents of gas driving a day. More than that, way more than that. And so there's no way you're just losing money from this. What could you possibly lose? 50 cents. So, and yeah, it's a degree of mentality, it's attitude about, you know, how much of a penny pincher are you? Are you willing to put your money on something you don't know what it is? Like if somebody offered me a gold coin and I didn't have my Sigma Metalytics nearby, would I take it? I mean, if I didn't have a scale or calipers or anything, unless it was like 20 bucks, probably not. I would check the details as much as possible. But if it's a foreign coin, like the pandas, and there are some proof silver pandas that are so convincing, so utterly, amazingly convincing that you wouldn't know they were fake. But the details on them, that it's like a surprise that the real Chinese mint didn't make those. And you look at the real pandas compared to the fake pandas, sometimes it's like, wow, the fake panda looks better than the real panda. I want the fake panda. Anyway, but it's things like that. It's just ignorance. Ignorance is natural. It's the natural state of being. Knowledge is what's hard to build up. And so knowledge, there's resistance to it. There's a struggle. And so, but yeah, I mean, you got to learn. You got to read. You got to look up lots of articles on Numista and Silver Age coins, and a lot of about pages on eBay. Even eBay members voluntarily for free write a lot of these essays and expositions or whatever. They give these fully detailed articles on how to identify different kinds of coins, and eBay likes posting those and making those available to the public because they know that it strengthens the buying and selling, that strengthens the market. But because the more knowledgeable people are, the less counterfeits there tend to be, and the proliferation of those counterfeits, and it just tends to exhibit typical market behavior. The smarter people are, the better the market becomes. And so, but anyway, just empower yourselves with knowledge, people. Don't fear foreign coins. I did for a while, and I can tell a lot of other people are where I was years ago, or a few years ago. But learn about foreign coins. Just Google it. You know, you find a 1897 French 1 franc, go, you know, 1898, 1899, just look it up. Go, well, what's this? What's this thing? Who's that guy? Georgius? Why is that a V? It's like the Roman numeral V in the peace dollar, you know. In God we trust, not in God we trust. It's in God we trust. Anyway, but yeah, just knowledge is power. Accumulate knowledge. Nothing wrong with that, right?